Hey everybody, Austin here with LevelSave.com. I'm sitting here with our PC editor, Philip Haber.
Hello.
And one of our writers, Nelson Hernandez.
How's it going?
So it is day 0 here. Today was EA and Bethesda's press conferences. So we'll just start from the beginning. We started the day off with Titanfall single and multiplayer trailers. Did you get a chance to check that out?
I was late to that, but you guys covered that,
You were
right?
asleep.
Yes, I was.
He's asleep.
So yeah, we saw that. What do you
I
think?
was not excited at all.
For Titanfall?
Not at all. Looks just like the first, a little prettier.
Graphics.
It looked a little bit, I didn't see much of it, but it looked a little bit more interesting just because there is an actual single player this time.
Single player is hopefully going to expand on it. Looked like what we know of the universe. Like it showed the Titans dropping in. Did you
And
see
there weren't just people skirmishes, there were like new aliens and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
from what I got a glimpse of.
I think it's going to be interesting if they do it right.
Definitely more interesting than the first one, I would say.
Hopefully. I mean, it also comes out, the week...
I mean, I only played the beta of the first one.
It comes out a week after Battlefield 1. Whoever picked that date.
Okay, so we have Gears of War 4, and then Battlefield, and then Titanfall, and then Call of Duty. So it is between the new Battlefield and the new Call of Duty. I don't think that was a good idea.
Not a good idea. The Titanfall, I think, honestly,
Maybe it wasn't
was a
planned as well,
disappointment. It was a disappointment.
Although
the first
they
one.
are all kind of different genres. I mean, Battlefield is like that, like...
But also you can
Battlefield
see...
is like one type of shooter. Titanfall is this quick, like, parkour, and then Call of Duty is...
Well, you can see Call of Duty kind of drifting towards that, especially with the new releases.
With Black Ops 3, yeah.
They're all wall walking. It's all very fast paced. It's like they kind of...
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Titanfall was in a way.
And I was pleased with what we saw, but I felt like this was a expansion on Titanfall 1.
New Titans, new abilities. It honestly could be an expansion. But then again, Call of Duty's been doing that. You know,
This is true. Yeah,
they're gonna,
so we can't really.
They're gonna
we can't cut at them.
It's a formula that works.
So works. The first one was.
I'm saying the expand on something like an expansion, like with Call of Duty.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
works.
yeah.
And we saw Mass Effect Andromeda.
Well, barely.
I know nothing about Mass Effect. So
Nothing.
I've never played any.
The series as a whole is a masterpiece. But then again, I didn't see I was sleeping, so I didn't really see.
Jeez, man.
But
no, I thought. I mean, they showed some cool
really
stuff.
Pretty.
Yeah, maybe we'll have free roam space exploration like we did in the first. Hopefully, they showed the vehicles. There's a new ship. You're exploring a new galaxy, and the thing I like what they said is that you are the alien. Humans are the aliens.
That's interesting.
That's
Actually,
cool. Yeah, you are the alien. Everyone else is completely new.
That's awesome.
Maybe we're probably going to see a lot of new races.
And does this take place after?
I believe this takes place after Mass Effect 3. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. Okay. Then we had some sports stuff, some things. We had EA Originals, which to me kind of looked like...
I wish we got to see more of the indie games, not just one.
We only saw Faye, which was it was that beautiful little...
the art style looked really good.
It looked like, you remember Ori and the Blind Forest,
yes,
right?
It looked very similar.
It looked like a 3D Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yes.
Which I didn't have a problem with. It looks like it's going to be fun. We'll see.
I just wish we got to see a little bit more.
They said
not necessarily from Faye.
I think they mentioned Unraveled was the other title they did under this program, and I didn't play it, and I didn't think it got that good reviews. I don't recall.
It's definitely an interesting concept. Did EA said that they're not taking any of the money?
Yeah, 100% of the profits goes back to the developers.
Which
so
is
kind of
good. I'd like to see that.
Pushing the game out for them, which could lead to success for both parties. I guess worst case scenario, EA doesn't lose anything.
Yeah.
So, nothing wrong with that.
They're just putting their name on the line for these new developers, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And
I think, are we still talking about originals?
Yeah.
I think it'll be dead in 4 months.
That's what happened to Bungie Aerospace. They had this giant plan. They released a mobile game, and then they had to switch all their assets to developing on Destiny.
Yeah.
So they took that away. But I don't know, this could just be EA pushing it out for them, similar to how Microsoft treats their indie games. They just kind of push them out.
Only time will tell, really.
We saw the Star Wars games, which I don't...
We didn't really see anything. We saw, I think, 3 seconds of new footage.
Okay.
About a total of 3 seconds.
So then we got to what everyone actually was there for, Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1 was I am very
impressed. It looks beautiful.
Amazing. Sounded amazing. They smoked weed while playing.
Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Snoop Dogg,
not just Fetty, Wiz.
Not Fetty,
Jamie
Wiz.
Foxx.
Wow.
What was the boy High School Musical?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Fetty Wap.
He's Fetty Wap. Blazed while they played Battlefield.
We don't know that Zac Efron was blazed, but
well,
I mean, him and Jamie Foxx were a little confused.
Yeah. But it looked a lot of fun watching them actually play. They had those bayonet charges. That was cool.
Those were really cool.
That was cool.
And the melee is like the hatchet And then the Zeppelin, the giant Zeppelin.
That was awesome. I
flying.
loved the weight that you could actually feel when he was throwing
The grenades, yeah. And the
That was
tanks
awesome.
were crazy.
Yeah, what did they call them? Land ships?
Land ships, yeah, they
I
were
think
called
that's really
tanks back
cool
then.
that they're actually going with that.
Yeah,
Or-
definitely really cool. That was a pretty big event. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but they
Yeah.
had a lot of celebrities there.
Yeah, they really made it a
Really,
big
like
deal.
football players, actors, musicians,
Even YouTube
YouTubers,
personalities.
Battlefield players, the Russian Badger, who I did stab on Nacho Strike.
Oh yeah,
I stabbed him
I remember that actually.
in the back.
Yeah.
That was good.
So that was EA.
Then we had Bethesda.
Bethesda. They just went right into it with new Quake.
That
Went
came out
for
of
the judge.
nowhere. I
Is-
haven't even heard anything about that.
Big deal considering the last one was that's 11 years now, 2005.
The last real Quake, I guess you could say.
I mean, even if not, then the last one was 9 years. If you
Yeah,
want to say
that's
that.
still a long time.
It's a big deal for veterans of the franchise for sure. I'm sure they're all
People
excited.
still play it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's tournaments and what was it, QuakeCon coming
I'm
up?
sure we'll
That's
be
all
hearing
Texas.
one
in
more
Dallas.
QuakeCon.
In Dallas.
Yeah. Then we got out of nowhere a new Prey.
Yeah, I didn't
Two.
see that coming. I was like, what is it?
Apparently.
No. They're relaunching. They canceled the original Prey 2
Mhm.
in 2011, I believe, and now they're relaunching it. I suppose.
It looks interesting, the concept. I don't know what was going on. The futuristic San Francisco that we saw, 2073, I think, or
2032,
2030. Yeah, 2030.
Pretty sure that's the same year as iRobot, or what is it? iRobot? What's that movie called?
Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
iRobot.
I almost said I Am Robot. you know.
Elder Scrolls Legends. We got some card game stuff.
Yeah.
Card game stuff.
Yeah.
Fallout 4. They
It's just completely skipped.
a ton of new DLC. We had
Yeah,
4 new workshop things.
The build a vault thing, the vault
You
type
can make your own
workshop,
vault type
that
thing.
was
That looks like a
impressive.
lot of fun.
And then it's like a Fallout shelter type thing. We view it
I
from like the side.
I had been hearing rumors of the Nuka world, which was confirmed tonight, which looks good. I don't know.
What is it going to be? I have
It's
no idea
just
what it's
like,
gonna
you know how
be.
Far
Build it-
Harbor was a whole new area?
Yeah.
Nuka world is a whole new area.
Okay.
How big is it going to be though? I mean, how big could an amusement park?
Isn't it supposed? No, isn't it supposed to be like a new area, kind
It's
of
like,
like the
you know
Shivering
how-
Isles was in Oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
whole
it's
new
like
area.
an expansion. It's
Okay.
their latest expansion, and I think they said August is when it's coming. So that's true. Then they have big DLCs coming up.
Yeah, really a lot. And the other one, the one of them was coming out in July. I think that might have been the Vault one,
Yeah, a few of them were coming out fairly soon.
which that looks great. I love Fallout.
Then we had Doom.
They had, yeah, the
With
free to play
their-
this
yeah.
week. I'm gonna actually try that. I never played it, so
I was gonna rent it. Just
Oh, really?
to try it, but play it for free. Why not? Skyrim Remastered. We all knew that was.
that was obvious.
Since they told us, what was it? What game did they need to make Fallout 4? The first thing they did was port Skyrim. They announced that when they said to try it. And then we have Fallout 4 coming to the Vive with
that'll be cool.
Bethesda VR. That'll be cool along with Doom. And then the main event, which was of course Dishonored 2. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dishonored, so I was pleased with what we saw.
I definitely am excited to try it out.
Yeah,
I beat the first one in 3 hours, so I don't know if I'll get that.
but it's a game that you're supposed to take your time.
Yeah, I mean, you
so-
could rush through the game, but there's definitely different paths you can take. I mean,
Yeah,
I took a
that's
stealthy
true.
approach. You can.
Yeah, I tried to
It's,
be
it's
fair.
obviously going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, I
So
tried
if
to
you
be-
just rush
I
in
know
and
the
kill
animation
everything.
seemed clunky, and I
Yeah,
know
the
it's-
animation
it's-
felt very snappy.
and just
you
like the
would go
gameplay,
with
the
it.
combat looked real tacky. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that was.
But it
I
is a
wasn't impressed
demo,
with that.
which is kind of it is early on, but it is a demo. You should have
It's
that.
coming out in
demo.
November, so it's not that early on. They're going to be done by August.
Well, Battlefield 4 was. They had a great demo. You remember their E3 demo? You remember how terrible the launch was?
True. Yeah.
But also, it's not Bethesda.
Took a year.
Bethesda does it a little differently.
Well, this is Arcane. This is just Bethesda's the publisher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What else have they done?
Yeah, so that looked good. They just randomly dropped that Corvo, Emily's dad.
Is-
I
yeah,
didn't realize that.
that
but it
took
makes
me a
lot of
second,
sense.
huh?
I think that was like a theory, but I don't know that it was ever confirmed. I never really kept up to date with the lore. Anyway, but the new area we get to explore looks really cool. They said it starts and ends in Dunwall, but
Yeah.
this is where we're going to be spending the median. So it should be interesting to see how that all comes along.
I do like the world. It's not my favorite game, but I thought the universe is.
Yeah, I think it's cool that they made a new engine just to accommodate the art style that they wanted specifically.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, everything else, but the fact that that is a big part of why they needed to make a new engine was interesting. Then we had the Elder Scrolls Online stuff. That was. Have you ever
I've-
played that?
I've
I know
played
you're
the Elder
big
Scrolls
into it.
I dabbled in it briefly, but
was-
I was always more in love with like Oblivion and
The real Elder
I
Scrolls.
like Skyrim, but Skyrim really wasn't as replayable as I wanted it to be. But
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited to see the Dark Brotherhood come back. It was one of my favorite parts from Oblivion.
Let's remember, I believe the Dark Brotherhood DLC has been on PC for
Right,
a
but
while.
for the main consoles.
With
Switch.
Bethesda is always late to console.
I guess it's good to know that they're not letting the console version of Elder Scrolls Online die.
I guess, yeah.
But,
Might be the smartest thing, but who knows, you know?
No.
yeah, so that was day 0 of E3 at that point. Just to wrap it up quickly here, I would say we saw some quality. We're definitely going to see more about Battlefield 1 with the Xbox.
We should go through every game
Dresser.
and all say good or bad.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. What was the first game?
In what we saw or what
Just like first impression. Okay, Titanfall 2, good or bad?
Good.
Bad.
Good.
Okay. Mass Effect,
Good.
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 Sports,
Bad.
I don't care. I
Bad.
can kill this. EA Originals, success or fail?
I think good.
Fail.
I think
It'll succeed.
I think
it
it'll
will.
fail.
Faye?
It looks like an indie game.
I think it'll do good.
Well,
I'm not sure it'll do well.
Okay, EA Star Wars games, they didn't really show much, but they will make
I'm
a
sure it's
ton of
gonna be
money.
good.
They'll
Yes,
make a
they
ton
are.
of
Yeah,
money.
the Star Wars.
Battlefield 1,
Good.
probably the best thing
It's
I
gonna be
saw
great.
all day.
Good.
Very impressive. Quake looks cool. They didn't do any gameplay, did
It's
they?
I think it'll do well,
The
just
trailer-
because of its
Yeah,
history.
I
Yeah, it's the
don't
guys who made Doom, isn't it?
9 years later, I don't think they're going to do it wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just like,
Although the same could be
Prey-
said. 9 years later, they are going to do it wrong.
yeah, true.
Prey looks good.
Prey didn't see much.
I wish we knew more
Elder
about
Scrolls Legends,
Bad.
Bad.
I mean, some people like that.
They
I don't,
missed the Hearthstone train.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
little
like,
late
It's
to
like
the
they're trying to
party.
launch a MOBA now, almost. You know? It's
Yeah,
like, it's not good.
exactly.
The Fallout 4 DLCs, really cool. I think the build
Good.
of vaults.
Good.
It's definitely going to add a lot of new content.
Good.
Yeah,
that we definitely need for the consoles.
Doom. What are they making some changes? in
And there's new
free-to-play?
DLC coming out. I guess good. There's a single player DLC, which is nice to see so early
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that sounds cool.
Um,
And maps too, right? There, maps.
Yeah. Skyrim Remastered.
I'm on PC. Everything.
Never had to deal with that problem.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm gonna say good.
that's
but
what
I
we
know
had
for
4
you
years
guys-
ago.
I know
Yeah.
for you guys, it's just you playing on Ultra.
That's just also, and then we have mods. It looks better
Yeah,
than the remaster.
exactly.
Yeah.
Really, it's-
Fallout 4 and Doom coming to the Vive.
that's impressive. I hope they do it well.
That's gonna be cool.
But on consoles, I know I think they're only gonna probably work on the new Xbox and the new, or maybe not the new Xbox, but the new PlayStation. You know, the PlayStation 4.5 or whatever, the Neo.
It's not official yet, but I don't think. No, because they just announced this for PS4.
I know, but still, you know the power it takes to run VR.
It'll be a challenge.
The H.
The console, yeah. The consoles will struggle with that.
Well, it's only for the Vive.
True, but the Vive is still VR. You're still running what? 2 resolutions of 1440p?
Yeah, but it's not for consoles.
Oh, it's not for consoles.
Bethesda VR. No, it's just for the Vive.
Oh,
It's a Vive exclusive.
completely forgot. Went over my head.
Yeah, Vive exclusive.
I was about to say, yeah, consoles aren't going to do that.
Dishonored 2?
I'm very excited. I think
I
it'll
think
do
it
very
looks
well.
good.
I
I,
think it
won't
looks
buy
very
it.
good.
I don't know.
I liked it.
Okay, and then
And Elder Scrolls Online, I guess it's good. That
I mean, the trailer, it looked cool. The Dark Brotherhood. I love
It did
the Dark
look cool,
Brotherhood.
but-
Always the first quest line I do, Dark Brotherhood. Every Elder Scrolls.
Oh, save the best for last. That's your problem.
No. Every first one.
yeah, so that'll wrap up day 0. We'll be back tomorrow after every conference to try and tell you what we thought. It's going to be a busy day. Stay tuned to Level Save. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Everything will be updating as the news comes out. We've been pushing everything out. See you guys around.